This is item number AFK-216, a 4.5-inch outside diameter nylon pulley for up to a 1/4-inch aircraft cable. These pulleys are most commonly found on high-end commercial fitness machines. This is a highest quality made in USA pulley. It's as good as it gets for a nylon pulley. Now, having said that, we also have this same pulley in aluminum. If you really want to trick it out, you can use these. They're found on our pulley page. That will be linked in the description so that you can see all of our pulleys on one page. The body of this pulley is made of a strong composite nylon with a steel hub, and these ball bearings are pressed in and they're sealed so no dust can get in, and you don't have to worry about grease coming out or re-lubricating them for any reason. They're good for the life of the pulley. The dimensions of this pulley, starting with the outside diameter, is 4.5 inches. The hub width, which is the widest part of the pulley, this is at the center of the pulley, is nominal 1 inch. As you can see, it measures on a caliper at 983. The bolt bore is about 380 thousandths, so that's 5 thousandths over a 3/8 bolt. It's nice and snug in there without a lot of play. If you need to measure the hub, like I'm doing here with this extended reach caliper, you probably don't have one of these calipers, so I want to show you a way you can do this without it. The pulley that you have will be mounted at least somehow with a plate on each side. So with the plate on each side, all you have to do is take a tape measure and measure the inside dimension. So in between these two plates measures 1 inch, so that's very close to the nominal size. That'll verify that you do need this pulley with the 1 inch wide hub. In fitness, the largest cable you will encounter is going to be a 3/16 core coated to a 1/4 inch outside diameter jacket. So here's a comparison as to what the pulley groove looks like when that is laying in the groove. So that's the 3/16. Here's the other end showing the full 1/4 inch diameter. That's what a 1/4 inch diameter cable looks like. Got plenty of room. You can also use a smaller cable. Typically, here is a 1/8 core coated to 3/16 nylon outer jacket. That can also be used with this pulley, not a problem. You got plenty of room. You can always go down on the cable size, but you don't want to exceed a 1/4 inch. Now, a 1/4 inch is the largest thing you will see in fitness, and we just don't recommend going larger because there's not that much room in the groove to go larger. So if you were to go to a 3/8 with the jacket, it would rub up against the inside of that groove, and that's not good. That would be a lot of extra resistance and possible premature wear and tear on your cable. There are several ways to mount this pulley, and you may have seen some, you may not, but a lot of times these are mounted on top of weight stacks using what's called a pulley fork. This will screw into the top of the weight stack. We do have these on our pulley page. Another way to mount it is with these bare metal brackets so that it can be welded on. You can even machine holes and mount them with screws or bolts. So I'll show you how those are mounted. There is a pulley mounted in this bracket. This bracket is just a perfect size for a 4.5 inch pulley. So they spin nicely on ball bearings. If you'd like to find out more about this mounting bracket for a 4.5 inch pulley, watch this video.